Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe with Jordy. I'm your host, and today I am joined with...
John, how's it going, everybody?
Oh, yeah, some by him know him by Hot Takes, some by know him by the Tugboat Captain. He's
That's
a bingo
right.
extraordinaire either way you spin it. And so we are excited to be here, and hopefully you guys had a great week. It's TGI Friday, my friends, and hopefully we can give out a lot of cash. We're going to be streaming to you live on all those brand new Pilot TVs, your Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as Twitch. Both of our channel names on those streaming platforms are MegaSota for you guys.
Definitely some awesome stuff, but we just released a bunch of new Pilot TVs to a lot of new locations. We're going to highlight those locations really quick because they include Sherwood Lounge, the Country Lounge, VFW Blaine, Rooster's Barn and Grill, and then Rooster's 2. We got North Star Bar Rochester, Pappy's Place, Kathy's Pub, and of course Eagles Rochester.
Absolutely, and those are some great locations. So if you're out there today and watch us on a Pilot TV, here's a little bit of extra luck to you guys. It's a Friday. I'm feeling frisky.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
We are excited to be here. We got a lot of cash on the line, and it gets kickstarted off with that Twins bingo just 10 minutes after we get off air. $13,400 on the line, 52 balls or less. John and I will be back with you at noon, trying to give that out all the way till 1 p.m.
Definitely some awesome stuff, but right after that, from 1 to 4 p.m., we have the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition, and that minor jackpot starting off the day pretty decent. It's at $19.35 in 52 balls or less to win. But as you guys know, every $50 it clicks up in 4 balls in the ball count, so it's pretty crazy stuff. I mean, it starts off 52 balls at $0, but it can get all the way up to over $150 at 64 balls or less to win. That's when the ball count caps off. It's some pretty crazy stuff, but it goes on all the time during that 3-hour span of Jackpot Hunter.
Absolutely, and right after it, 4 p.m. kicks off our happy hour show where we jump right into those 23 games of the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter, and that minor is just skated over $200. It's sitting at $200 and a single dollar, 60 balls or less officially for you guys. It just needs to click up to 300 before it'll reach that max ball count of 64, but that cash will continue to grow until it gets in your pocket, but it won't need to get much higher because 64 balls or less is completely doable, and we just try and give out as much cash as possible in those happy hour shows.
Yep, that's right. So definitely come out for all of that bingo today. We got a lot of crazy prizes set up, but we have some people that actually took away some of those prizes yesterday, and we had 4 of those jackpot winners doing a lot of stuff that Thursday. And Gar V over at Halftime Rec actually started it off with $628. Nice job to you, Gar.
Nicely done. Next up, we had girls with a Z over at Average Joe's Bar and Grill who got to take home $987.
Sweet. And then up next, it was Honky over at Rich Spring Golf Club taking away $1,089. Nice job.
Nicely done. And then next up, our final one of the day that was over that $600 amount went out to STP over at Lil Dandy, who got to take home $1,145, the biggest jackpot of yesterday.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to all of those jackpot winners. You guys are doing some great stuff. But we had some minor jackpot winners from yesterday, and actually Garvey was one of them over at Halftime Rec, winning that $628 jackpot. But we also had at Andy's over at Andy's Cross Lake, winning $389. Nice job at Andy's, doing some nice stuff, winning that great jackpot. But of course, those were our jackpot winners from yesterday. Nice job, all you guys. But we got a lot of awesome eTab stuff happening so far this year.
Absolutely. And we just released our 5th one of the year so far. Later Gator is officially out and on those iPads. You guys will definitely want to check it out. You can even make your way into that Gator bait bonus round where you set the best bait. You get to pick what you set out and wait for the biggest Gator where you're going to win the biggest prizes. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we hope to see you guys out there having a blast with it.
Awesome stuff. So yeah, definitely try it out. Let us know what you think. But we got some cool stuff to talk about regarding the weather over in Eden Prairie, Minnesota.
Absolutely.
And it's actually looking pretty awesome for you guys. It's going to be sunny with a high of 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be 5 to 10 miles per hour blowing north. So honestly, a nice little breeze with a beautiful summer day.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself. And it's not even going to cool off too bad into the nighttime. It's only going to be reaching a low of 61 degrees out there. Completely clear skies with that same light breeze about 5 to 10 miles per hour. You guys are looking at a beautiful day over there in Eden Prairie.
Yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. So, celebrate it right. It's Good Friday, and I'm sure we'll have some awesome national days to get into on the Twins broadcast. But speaking of the Twins broadcast, we have that every day from 12 to 1 p.m. The Twins Bingo 25-cent cards. Definitely some awesome stuff. We get 10 games to get a chance at that $13,401 jackpot and 52 balls or less to win.
Absolutely. We got 10 different rounds at it, and we got a lot of different prizes as well as those line prizes and large M's that we give out each and every round. And while you guys are getting to take home some of those cash prizes, you're getting to take home some points as well that you guys compete against each other in our top 10 standings called the Twiking Zone.
Ooh, definitely some awesome stuff. I mean, looks like we got Elsa still in 10th place, surprisingly, to be honest.
I know.
But she has only 120,000 points, which means only 1,000 points behind 9th place Puba, who was the one that was actually able to jump out of the tie with her.
Yeah, only 1,000 points separating them. Definitely a race that I'm going to keep my eye out for. We've known that Elsa is one that comes in at the end of those standings and will steal those points away. And so I wouldn't expect any less now that we're getting into that tail end of season 11. But we have a couple other tight races going on, like Bobo in 8th place over at Corner Bar in Goodhue, who sits with 136,000. Yo-Yo yesterday was actually able to kind of separate that gap a little bit further, getting about 140,000 points now, 4,000 separating them. It is getting a little bit wider, but that is still easily made up in a single lunchtime. So it is going to need that consistent play if they want to hold on to their standings.
Very, very true. So good job to those players. But, I mean, it's pretty close through 4th, 3rd, and 2nd, to be honest. I mean,
Absolutely.
You got Mike Wins over at Steve-O's, 203,000 points.
Yeah,
Nan over
officially in that 200,000 point club today.
Definitely some awesome stuff. Nice job to you, Mikey Wins. And not only getting into that club, but also getting even closer to 3rd and 2nd place. I mean, 3rd place, Nan over at Corky's Bar in South Haven. 2nd place, Sinbob over at Corky's Bar as well. Nan has 211,000 points. That's only about 8,000 points away from Mikey. And 2nd place, Sinbob, 218,000 points away. Or not away, but they have 218,000 points. He's about 15,000 points separated from Mikey Wins.
Absolutely. And so we're definitely going to be looking out for this race. Sinbob and Nan have done that swap earlier this week. And so I wonder if Nan's going to be coming out with a vengeance. If not, Mikey Wins might get on a hot streak like he does every once in a while. But it will take a big push. And I don't really know if anyone can rival the first place player, as they are over 100,000 points separating them from that 2nd place player. And it is Scrub Eye at American Legion. Fridley sitting with 320,000 points so far. That is super exciting. Congrats, Scrub Eye. You are absolutely killing it this season.
Oh, 100%. But these locations have been doing some stuff too. I mean, we got all of them in the 200,000 point club and up, except for that 10th place tie in 10th place. It's between Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights and Poppers in Virginia. And Carboni's Pizzeria actually able to pop into that tie from outside of the top 10. So nice job to you.
Oh, yeah. Now we got 11 locations in these top 10s. It's super exciting. Carboni's Pizza as well as Poppers. We're definitely going to be having to look out for them and see what happens there. But other than that, there are some pretty tight-knit races from 6th up to 4th place. Our middle standings, they have a little bit of gaps between each of them. But officially in that 300,000 point club, Corner Bar in Goodhue is sitting in 6th place. Our place on 3rd and Faribault sits with 303,000 in 5th place. And then in 4th, we got Steve-O's in Crystal with 318,000.
Wow, definitely some crazy stuff. They're honestly all pretty close as well, especially 6th and 5th place.
Oh, yes.
But in the top 3, we have a little tight race between a couple of the locations, but one of them is very far away. In 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley with 534,000 points, and they're only about 8,000 points away from 2nd place, Corky's Bar in South Haven. They have 542,000 points. But in 1st place, they have a pretty decent lead in 1st place. It's VFW Spring Lake Park. They're about 400,000 points ahead of 2nd place with 958,000, almost to 1 million points.
I am super excited to see them get to 1 million. I think it is completely doable before we reach this end of season 11, and I can't wait to see them do it. They got about 17,000 points just from yesterday. They came in this morning with 941. They're sitting with 958 now. It is insane, and I can't wait to see how high they can make it before we end this season 11 off.
Yeah, that is definitely some crazy stuff. I mean, we have not seen that before from a location, so they're just continuing to set the record with each passing day. But of course, we do have a ton of awesome stuff outside of the bingo games you guys play all the time. I mean, we have those E-Tab games, and we have over 50 different E-Tab games here at Pilot Games. You can play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All of these games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, and awesome bonus and free play rounds too. So definitely check them all out. There's got to be one that is going to be your absolute favorite. There's definitely a theme for everybody. I mean, you can start off by checking out the one we're listening to right now. It's called Roaring Twenties. It's a little bit of like a time travel themed E-Tab game. You have the standard mode where you're in just like the 1920s with like regular bets, regular prizes. Or, you can enter the time machine and zoop on over to the 2020s, and it's kind of like the built-in Extreme Lounge. You get higher bets, higher prizes as well, and it doesn't stop at the bonus rounds either, because there's even more time traveling with those. You can time travel either way into the future or way into the past, and earn some nicer prizes. But definitely some awesome stuff. It's a really fun game. But check out all of them and let us know which one is your favorite.
Absolutely. This one is probably my favorite right now.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I was really excited about it, but then we kind of overhyped a little when it first came out. It was all we could talk about. So I had a little break, and now I'm back and better than ever. Roaring 20, guys, you need to check it out. But you guys should definitely be checking out our regularly scheduled bingo, because today on Friday we got some great prizes. And after we finish off that Twins bingo at 1 p.m. from 1 to 4, that's when you get the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter. We have a minor at $19.35, 52 balls or less. That major at $2,426, 50 balls or less. And that mega at $29,987, 48 balls or less. You guys will definitely want to take home some of these prizes today.
Oh, 100%. So definitely get in for that window of Jackpot Hunter, the 25-cent edition. But right after that, we got some really nice prizes in this window as well. From 4 to 6 p.m., we got the Happy Hour live stream. And during that time, we got 2 games of Lucky 4 Bingo. The first one is right at 4 p.m., with the second chance at Lucky 4 Bingo being right at 6 p.m. You can get a chance at over $19,081 in both of those games, if it doesn't go out the first time around.
Absolutely. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, 100%. But of course, during Jackpot Hunter games, we got 23 of them, and we can get chances at some of these prizes, including the minor jackpot. It's at $201 and 60 balls or less to win. It's starting off crazy today. That major jackpot is at $6,386 and 49 balls or less to win. And the mega jackpot is still at 100. Still at 100 grand. Made me gasp a little bit. But it is at 45 balls or less to win. Still hasn't started clicking up in ball count. I am expecting to see it click up like very, very soon though.
Oh, it definitely should. In the next 2 weeks, it will be clicking up, and so you guys definitely need to be out there playing, because the more you guys play, the quicker that is going to be clicking up. So we need you guys out there having a blast with us, and we're going to be trying to get as many jackpots in your pocket as possible. But while you guys are playing those 23 games of Jackpot Hunter, you guys are going to be earning some cash, but also some points towards the Jackpot Hunter standings and competing against this top 10 that has just been so crazy neck and neck this tail end of season 11. It's been hard to watch.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, we got a switch up happening right off the bat between 9th and 10th place. 9th place falling to 10th is Brother Nat over at Chart House with 59,000 points. Only 1,000 behind 9th place Lars, the person taking their spot over at Anamia Vets Club with 60,000 points. Definitely very tight right there. But I mean, even going into 4th place, they are still close to Brother Nat.
Absolutely right ahead of them. We still have Kev over at the Deer Stand with 61,000. That tie going on in 6th place between 2A Girl at Jimmy G's Bar and Kimmy at Niswa Legion. Neither of them want to leave each other's side. They both sit with 63,000. Then with 68,000 in 5th place, we got the Crazy Kid at Tasty Pizza Hanger 45. And in 4th, we got Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon with 69,000. We don't even just get to talk about the shakeups, because they are all only about 100 or 1,000 points away from each other. We just have to read through the entirety of these standings for you.
Yeah, no, it is absolutely insane. I mean, everybody is just fighting to keep their spot in the advance and to not fall out of the top 10. It's been pretty crazy, and I feel like it will continue to be this way until just the last day of Jackpot Hunter.
I absolutely agree, but we've seen that Brother Nat is actually playing under the name Brother Nate now, or brother.
That's right.
Yeah, and so that's why this player name has been falling back a little bit. So maybe we'll even see his new username come in stronger than ever.
Yeah, I know if whatchamacallit, if you are able to contact Pilot Games on Facebook and stuff, and you actually like kind of collect all your different names, you can see if you can combine all your points from your different nicknames.
You might want to do that.
You might want to look into that, see if you can do that. You might end up, I mean, Brother Nate plays a lot. So he could end up jumping into the top 5, to be honest.
Absolutely. I would not be surprised. I mean, they only have about 10,000 points separating them from the 4th place spot, even though they are in 10th. And so, I mean, anything is possible. And
that could be top 3.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy stuff. So, I mean, Brother Nat, definitely look into that because you are a big-time player. But 3rd place, starting it off into the top 3, it's Not Lucky over at American Legion Fridley. They got 83,000 points, a pretty comfy lead over everybody else. I mean, Elsa's the nearest one with about a 14,000 point lead over her. But in 2nd place, we got Bowl over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 144,000 points. And in 1st place, only about 7,000 points ahead of 2nd place, but well above everybody else. We got Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 151,000 points.
Absolutely. Well, on the location side of things, there wasn't any shakeups to see. There are some close-knit races like Shady's Railside in 10th with 106,000, Anamia Vets Club in 9th place with 108,000, and even Boulevard Tavern in 8th place with 110,000. Those bottom 3 locations definitely all are neck and neck with each other.
Oh, 100%. They definitely have some crazy stuff. I mean, looks like it doesn't stop there. It means 6th and 5th place, they're pretty close together. 6th place is Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, 120,000 points. Only 7,000 points ahead. And 5th place is Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd with 127,000 points. But the top 3 is pretty way ahead of everybody. I mean, 3rd place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, 226,000 points. That puts them just about like 50, 70,000 points ahead of 4th place. That is insanity right there. 2nd place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 293,000 points. Another pretty big jump over 3rd place. And 1st place, probably the biggest lead in the standings, is Corner Bar and Goodhue with 412,000 points.
Absolutely. They've been dominating this season, and I'm really excited to see what point total they'll end off with. So we'll definitely be having to check out our happy hour shows to try a little bit of Jackpot Hunter. But after that 2nd round of Lucky 4 Bingo right at 6 p.m. that has over $19,000 on it, you guys will be jumping into some Skull Bingo tonight. 6 going all the way till 10 p.m. They're $1 cards, and you're starting out the day with some line prizes at $267, 10 balls or less. That large frame at $245, 43 balls or less, and that coverall prize has still not gone out. So in 50 balls or less, you could take home $43,315, guys. That's probably one of the best jackpots we have to offer right now. Definitely check out some Skull Bingo.
Oh, 100%. But a couple times out of the week, it is a little bit interrupted sometimes, but hey, I don't think anybody's complaining because there are PGL specialty nights. I mean, we start off every week with MegaSota Game Night. It starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday. And of course, all throughout the night, we got some PGL games to throw at you guys. Even sprinkled in is another chance at Jackpot Hunter, the $1 edition. So if we end up leaving off on any nice prizes, like, 60 balls or less on the minor jackpot, you can get another chance at it during MegaSota Game Night, and it's definitely worth a shot. But after all those games and the additional chance at Jackpot Hunter, we have at the end of the night, Jackpot Jungle. It's the $1 edition, and on that coverall prize and 54 balls or less to win, you could get $17,343.
Absolutely, but we got TwinsWinsDay each and every Wednesday coming at you from 7 o'clock all the way till 9. We have a ton of fun tournament-style games, a Biggest Loser game where the biggest loser gets to take home a first-place prize. We even have our own Jackpot Jungle finale. That's the 25-cent card edition, so in 52 balls or less, you could take home over $13,000. You guys will absolutely want to do so. But if you guys plan on coming out for any of those specialty nights, PGL.World is the place you need to be. Sign up at PGL.World and become a member of the Pilot Gambling League. You'll be able to keep up with all of our weekly bingo schedules, able to have access to insider information like a monthly newsletter, and we also highlight all the new players who sign up.
That's right, and they include a brand new list: Critter623, Winifred Rue, Dusty726, Tyler T, Mail Lady, Jay-Z himself, Ms. Holly, Miss Kitty, Poa, Beatnik, Sandud, Aim23, Ducks or Do, I don't know how you like it, Game Guy 202, Riedel, Scat, Bree, and Crayola 7.
Absolutely, but we didn't have any PGL shakeups as we didn't have any PGL nights since last Wednesday, and so you guys will have to check in for Twins Bingo to hear about those standings. We'll go over the entirety of those top 10s, but if you want to stay in the know about all things Pilot Games, our Facebook page is the place to be. Give us a follow and a like on Facebook and be able to keep up with all of our weekly bingo schedules, event details, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more. You can utilize that link tree where you can access all of our social medias, direct links to our streaming platforms, pgl.world, and all the locations around Minnesota where you can play Pilot Games.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Definitely check us out on there. But we do have the most important thing to talk about. It's our player spotlight. And this week it was 4-man rules over at Bleacher Sports Bar and Grill, winning over $4,447. And when they won that jackpot, they were supporting a great charity. It was Moose Lodge 1703 in Albert Lee. And their mission statement is an international organization of men and women dedicated to caring for young and old, bringing communities close together and celebrating life.
Absolutely. That's a great charity to support and an even better location to go play at. So, guys, remember, in just 10 minutes, we're going to be jumping into some Twins Bingo. And remember, while you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
And if you guys are coming out for our happy hour show each and every day from 4 to 6, that's when we run those 23 games of the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter. We give out some great cash, but we also give out some awesome points to count towards those Jackpot Hunter standings.
Yeah, but to dive right into those standings, in 10th place, we got Lars over at Anamia Vets Club, taking home 54,000 points. With 59,000 points in 9th place, we got Brother Nat over at the Chart House. 8th place is Kev over at the Deer Stand with 61,000 points. With 63,000 points, we actually have a two-way tie in 6th place between 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar and Kimmy over at Niswa Legion.
Nice.
In 5th place, we got Crazy Kid over the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 with 68,000 points. With 69,000 points in 4th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. 3rd place is Not Lucky over at American Legion Fridley with 83,000 points. With 144,000 points in 2nd place, we got Bowl over at Corner Bar in Goodhue. And then that number 1 player, it's Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 151,000 points.
Oh, yeah, those are some tight-knit standings, but I'm going to hop right into the location side of things. And we jump right off into a tie between American Legion Fridley and Shady's Railside and Rice. They're both in 9th place with 103,000. But with 109,000 points in 8th place, we have the Boulevard Tavern in West St. Paul. 7th place sits with Riverboat Depot in Sartell with 117,000. But right ahead of them is the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop with 118,000 in 6th place. 5th place sits with Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd with 122,000. Then in 4th, we got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm, 143,000 points. But with 224,000 points in 3rd place, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 2nd place is with VFW Spring Lake Park with 285,000. And then reigning in on the top of this leaderboard at 1st place, Corner Bar in Goodhue with 420,000. 12,000 points so far.
Oh yeah, definitely some great point totals for those locations, and we'll see if there can be any shakeups in the player and location sides in this upcoming week. But make sure you guys are coming out from 4 to 6 to earn those points in the Jackpot Hunter $1 edition. There it is, 53 balls.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the first game, a Twins Bingo. We are only about 30 seconds away from getting enrolled, so definitely get enrolled. But before you do anything else, I am one of your co-hosts, John, and this is the other co-host.
I'm Jordana.
That's right, and we are live right now on PilotTV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and on the Twitch app. Our channel name on both of those places is MegaSota, so check us out on all of our streaming platforms. We will send you out a little bit of Pilot Games luck if you guys do check in. But we do actually have a lot of crazy new Pilot TVs going out to some new locations.
That's right, and if you're at Sherwood Lounge, Country Lounge, VFW Blaine, Rooster's Barn and Grill, Roosters 2, North Star Bar Rochester, Pappy's Place, Kathy's Pub, or even Eagles Rochester, you guys got to unwrap a shiny new Pilot TV this past week, and we want to highlight your location and all the players you're playing at.
Oh yeah, 100%, so definitely some awesome stuff. I love seeing the list of Pilot TV locations just go up and up. You know, definitely some awesome stuff. But we do have the Line and Large M both available at $9. And of course, the coverall jackpot is at $13,463 and 52 balls or less to win like always. But we got Kate's Papa over at Carboni's Pizzeria in Pub Oak Park Heights taking away that must-go prize of $9. Nice job to you, Kate's Papa. But we actually have a lot of stuff to talk about regarding our jackpot winners from yesterday because we had 4 contributing to the total of jackpots for this week and for Season 11. For Season 11, we're at 545 already. It's looking crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think we might end up getting to 600?
I hope so.
That would be insane. I feel like we can make a run, to be honest.
You know, it makes me feel a lot better because when we started off this season, I made the prediction that we were going to hit 700 jackpots, and the boys just made me feel crazy. They were like, "Wow, you're
no
optimistic."
way we're gonna get 400.
And I'm so happy that we might be breaking 600.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like my prediction is even a possibility for next season.
Very true. I mean, I feel like we just go up and up every season.
Absolutely.
So definitely some crazy stuff. 545. You guys should definitely pat yourselves on the back. But we're at 20 jackpots for the rolling week, and we had Gar V over at Halftime Rec contributing to that and winning $628. And then we had Girl Z over at Average Joe's Bar and Grill winning $987. But we got a couple winners on the Large M.
That's right. We got Jeff D over at Grandma's Lakeside and Irv at Eagles Rochester, both splitting up $9 on that Large M. And we got a nice little run up at this over $13,000 jackpot with Steve in line to do so.
Awesome stuff. But of course, we had 2 more jackpot winners from yesterday, and it was Honky over at Rich Spring Golf Club winning $1,089. And then we had STP ending the day off right over at Little Dandy with $1,145 as a jackpot. Nice job to all of you guys winning yesterday. But that wasn't the end of our jackpot list technically because we actually had a couple minor jackpot winners.
That's right, and one of them actually did get to count towards our rolling total as that Garvey over at Halftime Rec winning $628 got to count. But before I go over that other winner, we have one of our own.
Oh, awesome. It's Nancers over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking it away. Nice job to you, Nancers. I like it. I wonder if that's Nan out there.
I think it is.
I like it. Nancers is a good one. I like the new name.
Absolutely. But the other jackpot that we ended up giving out in our happy hour show yesterday went out to at Andy's over at Andy's Cross Lake, who got to win $389, rounding out all of our jackpots going out yesterday.
Awesome stuff. But of course, we have a lot of stuff going on outside of our bingo games. I mean, our E-Tabs, we have been releasing a ton of new ones this year, including the latest one. It's called Later Gator. You can check out the Gator Bait bonus in that one, and you can shoot the biggest gator to win some of those biggest prizes. Definitely check it out. Let us know what you think. But if you want to know when brand new E-Tab games like that release, or even if, you want to know and be updated on maybe when this Twins jackpot goes out, or when it's, looking really good too, definitely give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. All you got to do is search up Pilot Games, and you'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and a lot more than that as well. And you can also click the website link on our Facebook to see our link tree, as links to bar locations, our other social medias like Twitter and Instagram, and a lot more than that too.
Even a TikTok coming soon.
Oh, that's right, coming soon, everybody. Just saying, we're hopping on the trend. That's right.
We want to be TikTok stars.
That's right. Vine was a little bit too late, so we were like, okay, I guess TikTok is up
I
next.
miss Vine.
I know, I miss Vine. I still call TikToks Vines sometimes just because it's like,
absolutely.
it just is.
Especially if it's like an older meme that you're bringing back up that went viral. It's not a TikTok video. It's a Vine video.
I know. I miss them. I thought they were so funny way back when. But of course, it's the TikToks now.
You know, apparently Ian went TikTok viral one time.
Oh.
I don't know how viral he actually went, but someone from the water park recognized him on TikTok after a little boy asked him to be in the background of his.
That's hilarious. That's super funny. I wonder what dance they were doing.
Yeah, I wonder. Maybe
I
like the
wonder.
Kiki dance.
Oh,
That was at
Kiki,
that
yeah.
that was at that time.
Very true. Very true. We'll have to ask Ian what trend he was doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
But of course, we have a lot of stuff in store for this week and for every day of this week as
Oh
well.
yeah.
But of course, we start off every single day with what we got going on right now, the Twins Bingo 25-cent cards. We play it from 12 to 1 p.m., and we get 10 chances at this jackpot of over $13,467, and that is always in 52 balls or less to win. No matter if it's at $13,000 or if it's at $500, it'll always be the same chances.
Absolutely, and we're hoping to give out this jackpot today, and we're about to begin enrolled in our game number 2, where that jackpot's going to be rolling and growing on over for you guys. So hopefully we can give it out in the next 9 games, but if not, that's okay. It'll be rolling on over till tomorrow, where you guys will have another 10 chances. But after we get done with this at 1 p.m., that's when we leave you guys off to play a little bit of the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter, and we have some awesome prizes on the line in there as well, as we have a minor prize starting out at $19.35 at 52 balls or less. Only needs about $30 before it's going to click up from 52 to 56. We also have that major at $2,426, 50 balls or less, and that mega at $29,987, 48 balls or less. That might be one of my favorite jackpots of the day.
No, 100%. I mean, whenever a mega is out there and growing and stuff, I mean, I can't help but make it my favorite jackpot of the day. So definitely a good one to get after. But right after 1 to 4 p.m., the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent cards, we have the happy hour broadcast from 4 to 6 p.m. We got a lot going on during that time. We got 2 games of Lucky 4 Bingo. The first one is starting us off at 4 p.m. with the second chance of Lucky 4 Bingo happening after everything right at 6 p.m.
That's right, but we got Steve at our place on third, taking home $12 on that line prize. We got $12 on that large M and $13,531 on that jackpot.
Awesome stuff. But of course, in between those 2 games of Lucky 4 Bingo from 4 to 6 p.m., we got the Jackpot Hunter $1 cards, and we got 23 games of it. We got that minor jackpot all set up for today. It's at $201 and 60 balls or less to win. It is ready to go out at any time. So definitely you want to be there right at 4 p.m. But that major jackpot's looking pretty good too. It's at $6,386 and 49 balls or less to win. And the mega jackpot is at $100,000 and 45 balls or less to win. So yeah, definitely looking pretty good for the happy hour live stream from 4 to 6 p.m. But right after that, we got the Skull Bingo $1 cards from 6 to 10 p.m. Got a lot of awesome prizes during that time as well. I mean, we're starting it off with the line prizes. That's $267 and 25 cents and 10 balls or less to win. Large frame jackpot is at $245 and 20 cents and 43 balls or less to win. And the coverall jackpot, I mean, it is looking absolutely crazy tonight. It's at $43,315 and 50 balls or less to win. I definitely feel like on a Friday night when it's at over 40 grand, that's some pretty nice chances at getting that coverall to go out.
Absolutely. But if you guys didn't know, twice a week we have some specialty nights that you guys can come out for the Interrupt Skull Bingo on our Tuesday night and Wednesday night. But before I go over those, we do have a winner on that large M.
Ooh, that is right. It's Nina over at Mama T's Castle Tap taking away the large M. Nice job to you, Nina.
Absolutely. We moved past that jackpot, though, and we got $19 on that Musco prize. But if you guys come out on Tuesday night around 6:40, that's when your only chance to see Tony and Nikki take on over. They give out as many jackpots and PGL points as possible. I just tried to combine the two. But we got a coverall winner.
Oh, there it is. It's D. Marie over at MT's on 8th. Nice job to you, D. Marie, taking it away. $19 going straight to your pocket.
Nicely done. That was game number 2. We're about to be getting enrolled in a game number 3. But if you get enrolled in a MegaSota game night at 6:40 on Tuesday night, you guys will get a lot of fun tournament-style games. You'll even get an extra opportunity where if there's any big money laying on the line on that $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter on Tuesday, you'll get an extra chance at it during that specialty night. They have a lot of fun games, and they'll even end off with a Jackpot Jungle coverall. That's the $1 edition, and it's got over $17,343 on the line. You can take that home in 54 balls or less. That's better odds than the game you're playing right now.
Oh, 100%. So definitely some nice stuff. But we got some awesome national days to get into following our PGL specialty nights. And we're actually starting it off with a pretty cool one. But as we get enrolled into this next game, just keep in mind, jackpot is over $13,500. We got the Musco right at 2 minutes. Musco at 2 minutes? No. Musco is not available quite yet, but we got 2 minutes left to get enrolled into this next game. But in the meantime, I'm going to go over this very first national day, but it's actually a world day because it is World Croc Day, and it is not about the shoe. It is.
That's what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, no, that's Crocs. So I guess this is just the croc.
Yes.
But this highlights the plight of endangered crocodiles. The day also encourages learning more about these amazing reptiles too. So definitely some really cool stuff. I mean, crocodiles are pretty really cool creatures, to be honest.
Absolutely. Ian was asking me if I would want to go gator hunting as we released later gator, and honestly, no, I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't want to kill a gator or a crocodile, but if I got to go on one of those airboats and just sail through the water with you guys as you went hunting, I'd be all on board for that.
Yeah, no, that'll definitely be really cool stuff. I mean, just they're pretty freaky creatures though. I got to say.
They are.
They're like little dinosaurs out there.
Absolutely. I went to the zoo this past weekend and they had a dinosaur exhibit and they had a just mammoth crocodile thing there, and it was as long. It was probably over 8 feet long, and it was about 5 feet tall. It was insane. It was scary, and I would be afraid to be on the planet at the same time as it.
Oh my goodness! I wonder if they have prehistoric crocodiles that were like big.
It was massive.
Oh, so that's what. Wait, this one is 35
Yeah, that's
feet.
exactly what it was.
Oh my gosh. So it was far larger
Yeah, I
than
was just talking about the body. It was way longer than 8 feet.
Oh my god. So the body was just that. That's insanity.
Yeah.
So
the tail was like double.
That's insane. So they can get up to 35 feet in total length. That's some of the largest that they found. But apparently they still looked a lot like their normal like crocodiles did. That's pretty crazy. That is really crazy stuff. But let's take a look at some facts about normal crocodiles in today's world, because it is World Croc Day.
All right. Well, there are large reptiles found in tropical regions of Africa, Asia, and the Americas, as well as Australia. They are a member of the Crocodilia, and they also contain caimans, gharials, and alligators. There are 13 different crocodile species, and they range in size. The smallest is called a dwarf crocodile, and it's only about 5 feet long. That's their smallest is 5 feet.
No, that's pretty big to be
I was
honest.
going to say, that's almost the length of me.
Yeah.
But they also have the largest one is a saltwater crocodile that can grow up to 23 feet long, and that's this day and age.
Come on now.
They also can
Saltwater
weigh up to
crocodile.
2,000 pounds.
Wow.
You would not want to get in a roll with one of those.
They're straight up like grizzly bears in water.
They are. Have you
Like-
ever seen them do that roll thing they
Yeah.
do? It is terrifying.
No, it is terrifying.
Look
They
at
are
this
not.
photo of it.
Yeah, no, they look like
Gruesome.
T-Rexes. They don't look fun.
No, they don't.
But I still respect them though, like because I just have such like a love for all animals.
Oh, they're so cool.
And I mean, they are just really cool creatures. But we do have a winner. We have a couple of them. We got Red over at American Legion Fridley and Rock over at
I think it's Rach.
Rach. Oh yeah, very true. Rach over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, taking it away. Nice job, you too. That's funny. It didn't even pop into my mind that it could be that.
That's all right.
But of course, we were talking about crocs and
Yes.
other stuff like that. Wow, the saltwater one is really big.
Yeah, and in the wild, crocodiles clamp down on their prey with their massive jaws and crush it and then swallow their prey whole. They cannot chew or break off small pieces of food as other animals do.
Man, that is insanity.
Wow.
I mean, but I guess like with Crocodile Day though, it comes the question: would a lion or a crocodile win in a fight?
Honestly, I might vote crocodile.
I would take crocodile too. But
I feel like it would be a pretty even match.
pretty even match. Do you think a grizzly bear or a crocodile would win in a match?
Well, it all depends because if a crocodile gets the first bite on pretty much any land
Yeah.
mammal, I feel like they have the upper hand immediately.
Very true. So, and I would say that like it would take place like on the shoreline. So like they're
Okay.
meeting at the shoreline.
Because I feel like a crocodile is almost more like a stealthy hippo.
Yeah,
Like they are
that's
just
good.
deadly in bite.
True. Yeah, no, they're kind of more of like an ambushing type. Like
Yes.
they have to get the, like you said, kind of like the jump attack on
They
them.
need to get the upper hand if they want to win, because if they are getting jostled about, they might
Yeah.
not make it.
Yeah.
But they do have that tough skin, and so they have an outer shell that mammals don't. But we
And-
do have Keith over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards taking away $14 on that large M. I'm just thinking about pizza right now. We
Oh,
also
that
got
was so bad.
$22 on that Musco prize now, and a bunch of players one ball away.
Awesome stuff. Nice job, Keith. And there it is. It's Kate's Papa over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Bub Oak Park Heights taking away the coverall. Nice job, Kate's Papa. Whoa, crocodiles can live up to 70 years?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
know that they got that old to be. I kind of figured that they were more like 30-year
Yeah.
type like things, to be honest, but that's pretty old.
Yeah, that is really old. My guess was probably around 50, but that definitely makes sense to me.
Yeah, I guess reptiles do live pretty long, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, but honestly, like, I was like kind of thinking like, oh, grizzly bears would probably have the weight advantage. No,
Yeah.
it's like not really. Like they're
No.
a lot like smaller than them, but like they weigh like they're kind of all muscle, to be honest.
They are a dense creature.
Yeah, 900 to 1,200 pounds for male adults
Yeah.
for crocodiles. That's crazy.
Absolutely. They can get up to about 18 miles per hour in speed.
Oh my gosh! In the
In
water,
water
and
and
in
in
short
short
bursts.
yeah.
That's crazy.
And their fossils have been found up to 250 years ago during the Triassic period.
That's insane.
Wow.
That's really, really cool. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I feel like alligators and crocodiles and like Komodo dragons and like birds. I feel like
Yes.
those are the closest to like dinosaurs we got right
That
now.
exactly, and it's even saying that they kind of branched off in two separate ways as crocodiles adapted in the prehistoric era. They either went the crocodile alligator way, or they ended up being like flying reptiles, like I don't know how to say that.
Oh, is it pterosaurs?
Yeah.
Interesting. Huh. Oh, so like kind of like pterosaurs.
Yeah.
So it's like pterodactyls
Yeah,
and like the different
pterodactyls.
pteranodons because they had different one like ptera.
Yeah, and
whatevers.
so they're looking like pterodactyls were more
Wow.
reptilious than we originally realized, and they're really closely related to reptiles as well as.
That straight up looks like those
Crocs.
like demon things from Stranger
I
Things.
know, it really does.
I was like, "Meow," screeching around. That's super funny. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, that's crazy stuff. I mean, hey, it's World Croc Day though, so try not to be too creeped out by them, and maybe learn a couple facts about them because they are like super interesting creatures.
Absolutely. I remember I went to one of those crocodile farms in Florida one time, and it was so cool. They had over like 50 to 60 different crocs all over the
That's
place.
really fun.
And you got to feed them from a safe distance.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we got to watch like people go in and handle them and like stuff like that. I would never actually watch the gator wrestling. That was
Yeah.
never my thing. Kind of always scared me. I saw one person get chomped one time, and I was too young for that, so I never watched it again.
Yeah, I was like, I'm good on the
It was just the
chomping.
hand, but I was
Yeah.
still so scary.
Yeah, no, that is a pretty creepy
Oh.
thing to see. But hey, World Croc Day, it's a cool day to celebrate. But this next national day actually might have a little bit to do with it because there are a couple crocodiles and alligators in this one.
Absolutely, and it's National Mascot Day. Recognizing the luck they bring to teams, franchises, and more, National Mascot Day celebrates these iconic figures on June 17th each year.
That's some pretty cool stuff. What's your favorite mascot that you've seen personally?
Oh, I don't know.
Oops. Let's see. Coolest mascots
Yeah.
in sports. Let's take a look at like a cool list that they got.
Yeah, because when the first thing that came to my head was actually from the movie Hot Chick with Rob Schneider, and it was the honeybees, and it had like a huge like butt bee
Yeah.
and with the stinger coming out, and she did like a whole cheer routine, and
Oh,
that was
that's
really
really
funny.
funny.
But
Let's see.
it's a movie. It's not a real mascot. We do have $14 on the line prize and large M and $13,681 on that jackpot. And this is game number 4 already.
That's pretty awesome stuff. So they have a top 25 list, but we're just going to go to the top 5, to be honest. So
Yeah.
They have Mr. Met on there. He's from the New York Mets. That's a pretty funny one.
That's a fun one, and he doesn't look creepy,
No,
like
he doesn't
they
look
did the
super
face
creepy.
well.
Yeah, it's just like a smiling baseball. It's nothing really crazy.
Soft edges.
That's right. But we do have a couple winners. We got Buckley over at Corky's Bar in South Haven, as well as Nancers over at Corky's Bar, both splitting them up over at Corky's Bar, winning $14. Nice job.
Nicely done.
But let's take it. So that's 5th place. 4th place is an interesting one.
Yeah, it's Youppi. He is the Montreal Canadiens mascot for hockey. He's called Youppi. He's an orange, fuzzy something or other.
Interesting. So he has an exclamation point in his official name.
He seems a little creepier than the last one.
He does look a little creepy to me. He looks like a little like troll, like
Yes.
not like little like old funny troll doll, like actual like Norse mythology
Yes.
under the bridge troll.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's some pretty funny stuff. So let's.
According to his official bio, Youppi is a pioneer of sorts and is the first official mascot in the Canadiens' near century of existence. He's also the first ever to do in 2 professional sports leagues.
Oh, so he was the mascot of the Montreal Expos.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely pretty cool stuff. Okay,
Oh.
this one's a good one. The Raptor from the Toronto Raptors. I mean, you
That's
can't.
pretty cool.
It's a good one.
It's a red dinosaur.
It's literally just the red raptor dude, and they always have them everywhere. It's pretty funny stuff. But yeah, that's definitely a good one. I think second one, for the Jacksonville Jaguars, they have Jackson DeVille. That's a pretty good one. He does some pretty crazy stuff too.
That's funny. But we do have Robin Hood over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home $14 on that large M. Looks like we moved past that jackpot, $21 on that Musco prize now, and there it is.
We got Jeff 303 over at American Legion Fridley taking away the coverall. Nice job to you, Jeff 303.
Nicely done. That was game number 4. We're about to begin enrolled in a game number 5.
Awesome stuff. But they were talking about Jackson DeVille, the mascot, and they said the Jaguars might be one of the worst franchises in American professional sports today, but their mascot, Jackson DeVille, is definitely elite. The same dude has played Jackson throughout his entire existence as the self-proclaimed best mascot in sports. That's hilarious.
That's
oh my gosh.
awesome.
Let's see, although there's been the occasional ill-advised Ebola joke in his career, Jackson has spent most of his tenure in Jacksonville hanging from a cord dangling in the sky, like one cut cord away from splattering into a golden puddle with some spots on the ground. That's hilarious. And so the dude straight up just suspended over the stadium in a cord.
Just swinging around.
Swinging around. In August 2014, Jackson was voted the best mascot in sports. That's pretty cool stuff. That's pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
But this one is the Phillies Fanatic is the very first one, and I got to say he's probably the most well-known. Much like the people of Philadelphia themselves, the Phillies Fanatic he isn't always the nicest furry in any room. In fact, the Fanatic is also known as the most sued mascot in sports, but at least he's honest. What? How many times has he gotten sued? Most sued mascots heads back to court?
What?
So, wait, the longtime mascot for baseball's Philadelphia Phillies is facing a lawsuit after allegedly throwing a woman into a pool. The claimant, Suzanne Pierce of Abington, Pennsylvania, is suing the Fanatic for unspecified damages after it allegedly picked up a lounge chair in a chair which she was sitting in and threw her into a pool at a hotel in July 2010. What?
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. So she writes that she's suffered shock, a herniated disc, and several other severe and permanent injuries to her head, neck, back, body, arms, and legs, bone, muscles, tendons, ligaments, nerves, and tissues.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. So she's got herniations at various levels of her back, her attorney said.
Wow.
That's insane.
And yet
wow.
he's number 1.
That's crazy. So, wait.
I'm trying to find out how many times he's been sued, but it just has each individual lawsuit on different.
No way that she got that injured from jumping in the pool.
It might have been really shallow.
It might have been really shallow, yeah. That's how dumb could you be to throw that woman into the pool like that?
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. But it's no stranger to the inside of the courtroom as the Philly Fanatic is. It's at least the 4th time the Fanatic has been sued for antiques some find unfunny. Oh my gosh. That's so
Dave
crazy.
Raymond is the man behind the mask.
And he's been in the courtroom a few different times, I guess.
Yes.
That's pretty crazy. Wow. I guess whatchamacallit, he just is a little out of control as a mascot, but I mean that's in character for a Philadelphia mascot, to be honest.
Absolutely. That is so funny.
That is pretty funny. I hope that lady didn't actually get that injured.
I know.
I mean, it kind of sounds like she's just trying to sue him, to be honest, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if,
Well,
like...
it's seeming like the Phillies have had to pay more than $250,000 in restitution and things that the Fanatic has done.
Wow, how is he still working for them?
I don't think he is. I think he lives in Houston with his family now.
Okay.
I think he was asked to step down.
Wow, I'm not surprised after that. That's okay. Hey, well, that
But yet
is-
he's number one.
Yeah,
He's the
he's number one, I guess. That is craziness. Oh my God, that is like taking mascotting to the next, like, a level you shouldn't go to.
I mean, even the photo used on this, the list of the coolest mascots, in his number one picture, he's flashing the camera.
Yeah, he was flashing the cat. He was doing that. I mean, hey, that's I guess that's the Fanatic
Entertainment.
for you. But we do have a winner. It's Buckley over at Corky's Bar South Haven, taking away that line prize. Nice job to you, Buckley. But happy National Mascot Day. Maybe take today and just learn from the lessons that the Philly Fanatic did, and don't do that.
Don't do that. If you're to
Don't do
pursue
that.
being
That-
a mascot.
That's some pretty crazy stuff. But of course, this next one is a really cool one because it's Global Garbage Man Day. And on June 17th, Global Garbage Man Day takes time to recognize the dedicated efforts of the men and women who keep our communities clean. Yeah.
You know, I honestly used to want to be a garbage man because they got to ride on the back of those trucks like that, and it was so cool to me.
Yep.
And even in, I'm not sure if you've seen this, but the movie musical Hairspray.
Oh, yeah.
She rides on top of a garbage truck to school. She just like sits on top of it and gets ridden to school while she sings about Baltimore.
Nice.
And I've always wanted to do it.
That's some pretty funny stuff. Yeah, no, I mean, hey, I feel like it's always been a profession that I've thought about as just like, I mean, like it should be a much more respected profession. I
It
mean,
should.
like they literally do like this work that is super important. I mean, if there wasn't garbage men running around picking up garbage, then who would do it? You know what I mean?
Literally.
Like it's such an important job, especially in big cities and you know, these towns and stuff. In Mount Pleasant, it's an extremely organized thing that they do too.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I mean, super important. Global Garbage Man Day, definitely some awesome stuff. Maybe take today and thank your garbage man if you get the chance. That is definitely a really cool one.
Yeah, well, we got Mad Max over at Carpone's Pizza CR Billiards, taking away $18 on that large M. And we're moving past that jackpot, $27 on that Musco prize now. We got Pops as well as Mad Max. Oh, now just Pops, one ball away.
Awesome stuff. But we have this next National Day up next,
Ooh.
and this one's a really cool one.
Absolutely. It's National Cherry Tart Day. And National Cherry Tart Day is a tart dispute, but we do have a winner. We got Pops over at Carbone's Pizza CR Billiards taking away that Let's Go prize. $27 going out to you in this game number 5. That means that jackpot is going to be rolling and growing on over to game number 6. But we usually observe on June 17th, the day it is suggested that June 18th and 21st are also the days for this unofficial food holiday. But to be on the safe side, just celebrate on all 3 days.
Yeah, 100%. That was the worst time to choke on my water ever. I was just like, oh my gosh. But of course, happy National Cherry Tart Day, everybody. That's a really fun one. I mean, what's your favorite way to enjoy like a cherry tart?
Ooh, it would have to be those little ones that you get from the grocery store or bakery that are just like bite sized.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the flaky crust with either the like the hard sugar on top or the icing drizzle.
Oh, I
Those-
like the hard sugar on it.
Me
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
Those are like what I grew up on, but I just love any cherry Danish, anything really. I mean,
Very true. And hey, this next one is keeping in stride with Cherry
Oh.
Tart Day. It
you
is
guys are gonna be able to hear my stomach rattle.
100%. No, it is going to be heard, not even through the microphone, but like
No.
a statewide.
Yes.
But of course, we got National Apple Strudel Day. On June 17th, get whirled up in pastry dough, apples, and spices, and celebrate this day. In German, the word strudel means whirlpool or eddy. This is an interesting one.
funny.
This tasty dessert is perfectly described in its German language as the sweet mixture of fruit, sugar, spices, and layer of thin dough rolled together and baked. The result is a bubbling, flaky treat.
Yeah, beautiful. Slap some vanilla ice cream on that and sign me up.
Oh yeah, I feel like vanilla ice cream just goes with all these things so well.
Anything, really.
Yeah, I don't know, but I am totally one to like get a scoop of chocolate ice cream with my apple pie.
Ooh, really?
It's good. It's really good.
Really? I haven't had an apple pie in years now.
Oh, really?
And so, yeah, when I was growing up, the soft, warm apple was a weird texture for
I got
me.
that.
But now that I'm more adult and my taste buds have very clearly changed from when I was a child, I am so on board with it now.
Like honestly though, there are a lot of people make their apples a lot of different textures in apple pies. So like, were you kind of against the mushy apple pie?
Yes, I didn't like the
Okay.
canned filling
Yeah.
that people use.
No, I
would
understand
go
that.
up north to my friend's grandparents' place, and she would have apple trees in her yard, and so she would make us fresh apple pie.
Yeah.
And she would cut them thick, and so they would hold that firmness,
yeah.
and that was so much better. And she used so much cinnamon; it was just amazing.
Yeah, no, I know a lot of people. My family has always been kind of in that thought process too of like we always made apple pies with like more firm apples.
Yeah.
But honestly, like I kind of like it a little bit in between where they're softer and I can still like cut into them with
Yeah.
the fork. But I've never really been super specific about it myself. I just
Yeah.
really like apple pie.
Oh yeah, it took me enjoying peach cobbler to
Yeah.
get into apple pie.
That makes sense.
It was so good, and I was like, how could I not just like go for it? How could I love one and discredit the other? And so I just had to open my world to fruit warm and soft.
100%.
Really.
You know, I feel like it would be really good. I feel like a peach and like mango pie would be good.
Ooh,
like
yeah.
I don't know why, but that just like popped in my brain.
Yeah, you should have Reagan make that.
Oh, 100%. I probably will. I'll just like give it like slide her the recipe.
Just be like, make
Just
that
like,
by
all
Sunday,
right.
please.
just
I'll take that Sunday at 4.
Is it like nothing even on just mango peach pie? I'm just like, make this. Just
With like a
okay.
$20 bill, you're like, get the groceries too.
It's like treat yourself a little bit. Get yourself something nice. But of course, before we go further into these national days, happy National Apple Strudel Day, though, everybody. We do have balls dropping on this one. We got the line prize at $18 as well as the large M. And there it is. We got Matthew over at Frosty's Bar taking it away right off the bat. Nice job to you, Matthew. But that the coverall jackpot is at $13,869, and you can get that in under 52 balls or less to win.
Absolutely. What do you think it's going to go out on? What game number?
I think we're on game number 6 right
yes.
now. So I think game number 6. I think I'll give it game number 9. I think
Game
it'll
number
go
9?
out like right before we get out. Yeah.
I'm going to go game number 8.
Okay. I gotcha.
I have a feeling.
All right. So hopefully we kind of manifest it. It goes out in either one of those games.
Yes.
We'll have to wait and see if one of you guys can get it out. But this next National Day, a little bit contradictory to the previous National Days, but it is National Eat Your Vegetable Day. Eat your vegetables, all of them.
Not just singular.
No, not just singular. You got to eat a lot of them. It falls in the middle of National Fresh Fruit and Vegetables Month. Today's celebration is one more opportunity to remind everyone to continue with this part of a healthy diet. And I feel like greens and random other vegetables is something that's kind of neglected a lot in people's diets, purely because I eat a banana or an apple today, so I'm good in the fruit and vegetable category.
Yeah, you need so much more than that.
No, that's right. Get some spinach in
You
there.
need some greens
Yeah,
every
that's
single
right.
day. Eat your greens.
That's right, 100%.
And then
Let's
you can
see.
treat yourself with some apple strudel or a cherry tart, but you got to make sure you get those veggies in too.
Let's see. I want to know what the healthiest vegetable is.
I think it might be either like kale or spinach, but we've got George over at, George at Eagles Owatonna and Tom over at VFW Spring Lake Park, both splitting up $18 on that large M. We moved past that jackpot and we got $27 on that Musco prize.
Awesome stuff. But it looks like Healthline, according to healthline.com,
Okay.
it says spinach is the number 1. That's pretty
Really?
crazy stuff. But before we get into why spinach is up there, we got Keith over at Carboni's Pizza taking it away over at Carboni's Pizza. Nice job to Keith.
Nicely done. Yeah, I kind of figured it was either like spinach or
Yeah.
kale, like a really leafy green. They
Yeah.
are definitely dense in
Spinach
antioxidants
is
and
it's
iron.
a thick leaf too, to be honest. Like you can
Oh,
even
yes.
kind of tell like this is healthy to me.
I love spinach.
Oh yeah, 100%. I love a lot of spinach too. But I mean that's because 1 cup of raw spinach provides 16% of the daily value for vitamin A, plus 120% for vitamin K. for only 7 calories. So it's very
That's awesome.
low in calories and high in nutrients and vitamins and stuff. It's really awesome stuff. It also has antioxidants, which may help to reduce your risk of disease. It has beta carotene and lutein.
That's really good for you.
Yeah, really good stuff. 2 antioxidants, like you said, are really good that are also associated with a decreased risk of cancer.
Absolutely. And you have such a high intake of iron and leafy greens as well. So if you struggle with that and you have low iron levels, eat your greens. I promise you, it helps out so much.
Very true. But this next one's super healthy, too. I honestly didn't even know it was like this healthy.
It's really, I didn't expect it to be number 2, and it's carrots. I knew carrots were really good for vision as well as skin, but they're also packed with vitamin A, delivering 119% of your daily value in just a single cup. That's 128 grams if you want to know that. But they also have that beta carotene and antioxidants that provide their vibrant orange color and help prevent cancer as well. They also convert this compound into the vitamin A. That's why there's so much packed in these little carrots.
That's really crazy. And there's a study, actually, where in more than 57,000 people associated eating at least 2 to 4 carrots per week with a 17% lower risk of colorectal cancer in the long run. Sorry if I was pronouncing that wrong.
Absolutely.
But it says even a review of 18 different studies found that carrots may also reduce lung cancer risk too. That is insane. And then even these popular root veggies are high in many other key nutrients, potassium, vitamin C, and K. I mean, that's some awesome stuff. That's really crazy.
Absolutely. Only 2 to 4 carrots a week. That's the minimum you need to intake.
Yeah,
Just
like
2 to 4.
Chomp on one of those little things like, those
Dip it in
cartoon bunnies
hummus,
do.
man.
Oh, very true.
Some
like
ranch?
Some ranch. Honestly, put honey on them. I don't care. I
Oh,
feel like
yeah,
that would
just
be good
eat
too.
it.
Like, yeah, dress it up however you want, as long as you're eating it, to be honest.
Absolutely. Number 3 is broccoli, and it is rich in sulfur-containing plant compound called glucosinolate.
Yeah. That's
Something
right.
like that. It is a byproduct of sulforaphane.
Yep.
Researchers in animal and test tube studies have extensively explored the ability to protect against cancer. Really?
That's awesome stuff. Apparently, it may prevent other types of chronic disease as well. That's really cool. One small study found that broccoli sprouts decreased levels of several markers of inflammation, which have been linked to chronic conditions such as heart disease. Just 1 cup of raw broccoli provides 77% of the daily value for vitamin K, 90% of the daily value for vitamin C. That's a really big one. And a good amount of folate, manganese, and potassium. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that's awesome stuff. I mean, that's your top 3 right there. Maybe make a little vegetable salad with that stuff, to be honest. That sounds like it'd be good.
I
like
want
broccoli, like chopped up broccoli, carrots, and spinach with like balsamic on it.
I want spinach, feta, and strawberries.
Oh, spinach, feta, and
Yeah,
strawberries,
that's what I want. I think I'm gonna make a salad
Megan
later.
would love that.
It's
she
so
would
good,
really like that.
so good. But we are officially in this game, number 7, $21 on that line in large M, and $13,982 on that jackpot.
That's right. But happy National Eat Your Vegetables Day, everybody. Remember the top 3, spinach, carrots, and broccoli. But we got a winner, PJ3 over Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, taking away that line prize.
Nicely done. But we have one national day left to get into with you guys, and it's National Stewart's Root Beer Day. And for many years now, June 17th has been the distinction of being National Stewart's Root Beer Day. Celebrating this holiday each year is easy. Just gather some friends with some Stewart's Root Beer and enjoy.
Oh, definitely some awesome stuff. I mean, hey, take today. Any root beer I feel like is good. What's your favorite kind of root beer? Like brand, I guess.
I don't know. I literally it's because root beer is probably my favorite soda right now. And I've been trying different root beers from different places. And I've been noticing the differences in the flavors that they have. And it's so interesting.
No, root beer is the one like soda where I will agree, like everyone is different.
I
Like,
might be Barb's, to be honest.
Barb's? The
Barks,
Barks.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. I literally always like. I think it's like Banks, Barks,
Yeah.
Bonks. I don't even know half the time.
The B root beer.
Yeah, the B one, the B fancy one.
Oh, yeah.
I
I also like Dad's old-fashioned root beer, those bottles.
Yeah,
those are good.
I do like the Dad's old fashioned one too. I like the IBC. I think I've had them a few times and they're pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's the one at our local smokehouse.
Oh, really? I can
Summit.
see. Okay, yeah, that might be why.
See, I wasn't a big fan of it because you can taste the cane sugar that it's flavored with.
Oh, okay. See, I'm not a huge.
You don't have a problem with it?
Yeah, I don't have a huge problem with like tasting the sugar and stuff. So like, I'm kind of cool with it. But we have none other than Dr. Pirate taking over Beers Tube in for Grove Heights and winning that large M. Nice job to you, darker Dr. Pirate.
Absolutely. And we got $32 on that must-go prize now, and a ton of players one ball away.
Awesome stuff. But we do have a little bit of Twins news to talk about. We're 37-28 on the season, and Ryan Jeffers hit an RBI single off the center field wall to break a scoreless tie in the 7th inning, and the Minnesota Twins went on to beat the Seattle Mariners 5-0 on Wednesday. That's some awesome stuff. I was solo broadcasting on Wednesday, I think, or on Wednesday. And whatchamacallit, and I was keeping up with that game. I only saw that 0-0 in the 7th inning, and I was like, come on, guys, you got to do
crazy.
it. But awesome stuff to see. But we do have a winner on that coverall.
That's right. Kate's Pop over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights is going crazy today. $32 going in your pocket on that must-go prize. That was game number 7. We're about to begin enrolled in a game number 8. This is my prediction for when it's going to go out.
Ooh, awesome stuff. So definitely get enrolled. You want to get enrolled in these last few games because we only have 3 left. So just saying. But of course, the Minnesota Twins beat the Mariners 5-0 on Wednesday. Twin starter Sonny Gray making his first appearance since going on the injured list with a strained pectoral muscle on June 2nd through 5 shutout innings. He allowed only 3 hits on 65 pitches with 3 strikeouts. Minnesota manager Rocco Baldelli said of Sonny Gray, excellent. We're glad to have him back. He, honest to God, in a lot of ways, looked like he hadn't missed really any time at all. And I mean, no, when you're pitching 5 shutout innings, that's really impressive stuff. So definitely what we want to see from Sonny Gray. And we have that next game against the Diamondbacks at 8:40 p.m. tonight. So definitely tune in for that one. It's going to be a fun matchup. But as you guys know, we've teamed up with the Minnesota Twins. You can play the ETAB game Twins Win today wherever Pilot games are played. That's right over here. That's right, Twins Win. We did team up with them. It's really cool. It's something I'm always super excited to think about. But of course, Twiking Zone. It is another sports partnership that we have. We combine the Vikings bingo and the Twins bingo into the Twiking Zone, and it's what you guys earn points for every day from 12 to 1 p.m. And we got some players that are looking pretty crazy. I'll let you take them right away.
All right. Well, in 10th place, we have Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with $120,000. With $121,000 in 9th place, it's Puba over at Meister's Bar and Grill. 8th place, it's with Bobo at Corner Bar and Good Tea with $136,000. Then Yo-Yo over at Valley Inn sits with $140,000 in 7th place. 6th place is Lucky Tim at Lakefront Bar with $163,000. GTZ at the Midi sits with $172,000 in 5th place. 4th place, officially in that 200,000 point club, it's Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's, sitting with 203,000 points. But with 211,000 points in 3rd place, it's Nan at Corky's Bar in South Haven. 2nd place is Sinbab at Corky's Bar in South Haven with 218,000. And then with 320,000 points in 1st place, it's Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to all those players in the top 10s. But we got some locations to get into. Starting it off is 10th place, a new tie between Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, and Poppers in Virginia. They both have 180,000 points. In 9th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 246,000 points. 8th place is VFW Blaine with 277,000 points. 7th place is Eagles Rochester with 296,000 points. 6th place, we got Corner Bar and Goodhue with 301,000 points, not too far ahead of 7th place, but not too far behind 5th place. It is our place on 3rd and 5th with in Faribault with 303,000 points. Nice job to our place on 3rd. In 4th place, we got Steve-O's and Crystal with 318,000 points. 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley with 534,000 points. 2nd place, Corky's Bar in South Haven, 542,000 points. And then a pretty big jump to get into 1st place. It's VFW Spring Lake Park with 958,000 points.
Absolutely. But guys, if you couldn't tell, there it is. We got red at American Legion Fridley taking away that line prize. $23. We got $23 on that large M and over $14,000 officially on that jackpot. Hopefully we can give it out to you guys in 52 balls or less. But right now we're listening to an awesome E-Tab, the first one we released of this year, Roaring 20s. You can play in 1920s with a standard deck, or you can blast on over to 2020 and play with a more volatile deck and higher prizes on the line. There's awesome bonus rounds and free play as well that you guys will definitely want to check out.
Oh yeah, 100%. So definitely check them out. Let us know which one of those is your favorite. We always love to hear from you guys, and we will totally send you out some Pilot Games luck. But we do have a little bit of cool music history to get into, and honestly, both of these are really cool. But I'll let you start it off in 2006.
All right. Well, in 2006, today, Shakira lands her first #1 hit on the top 100 when where her single "Hips Don't Lie" featuring Wyclef Jean reaches the top of the tally. It also breaks the record for the most played pop song in a single week when it's aired on American radio 9,637 times. That song still goes hard.
No,
Everyone still loves that song.
It's insanity. I mean, Shakira, you know what's crazy? J-Lo said that she wished she hadn't performed with Shakira at the Super Bowl show. And honestly, Shakira is like now more close to my heart than J-Lo. That's crazy to me.
J-Lo had a weird interview where she kind of talked down upon a couple female performers. And so it was definitely weird to see that she wasn't banding together with Shakira because they're both such icons in what they do.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm all team Shakira now. I'm not messing with what J-Lo said. That's not cool. But I've always been a Shakira fan. She's awesome. I know in high school, I was like the DJ for our class. I was always playing random Shakira hits. It was so funny.
Yeah.
But of course, we do have a winner. We got Grandma Mate over at Andy's hometown tavern, taking home that large M of $23. Nice job to you. But we do have another little tidbit from music history in 2008 happening. But before we go, we do have another winner. It's none other than Yags 370 over at Riverboat Depot, taking away that must-go prize of $35. Nice job to you, Mr. Yags 370. But on this day in music history, in 2008 this time around, with the release of the Carter 3, it was Lil Wayne. He becomes the first artist since 50 Cent in 2005 to sell more than 1 million copies of an album in a single week, and it went on to sell 3 million. Absolutely insane stuff. Lil Wayne it was one of the best rap albums ever released.
I think Lil Wayne might be my favorite rapper of all time.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad take at all, to be honest.
I love him. I grew up on everything he put out. Between him and Big Sean, I was just such a big fan that, like, I don't even know, like, they love him.
Oh yeah, no, I gotta say, I think Lil Wayne, like, you have to put him in like at least top 5 of all time. I mean,
Absolutely.
Just like successful wise, like, you know, it's not really arguable. But yeah, super talented artist.
Weezy, baby.
That's right, super talented. And on this day in history, just you know, released one of his better albums.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Definitely really cool stuff. But we only got about 2 minutes left to get enrolled into this next game, so definitely get enrolled. But in the meantime, we're going to talk a little bit about the PGL, and you guys can sign up for the PGL at pgl.world today to become a member of that league. And all of these PGL players compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great stuff in it, including upcoming information about PyCon. So definitely you want to stay in the know. You want to stay on the radar. PyCon is coming up, and it's coming soon. So definitely sign up at pgl.world if you want to keep hearing more about it. But we have some brand new PGL members that we want to spotlight and throw a little bit of beginner's luck at.
Absolutely. And we had Critter623 sign up, Winifred Rue, Dusty726, Tyler T, Mail Lady, JZ, MZ Holly, Ms. Kitty, Poa, Beatnik, Sandud, Aim23, Ducks, Game Guy 202, Rydell, Scat, Bree, as well as Crayola7, and Crayola is spelled with a K.
Awesome stuff. Welcome to the PGL, everybody. Hopefully you guys are enjoying those brand new accounts and trying to get on to these PGL standings. And they're pretty competitive, though, so don't feel too bad if you can't make a splash at the end of this season. You do have Season 12 coming up pretty soon. But I'll let you take away these players right off the bat.
All right, well, in 10th place, we sit with Reyes22 over at the Old Town Tavern with $1,140,000. With $1,174,000 in 9th place, it's OE50 over at the Stanchion Bar. 8th place sits with Nixon at VFW Roseville with $1,284,000. But with $1,299,000 in 7th place, it's Sarah Honey at VFW Austin. 6th place sits with Bucks over at the Rustic Saloon with $1,438,000. But with $1,551,000 in 5th place, it's Brizo at the Underground Bar and Grill. 4th place sits with Forget UD at VFW Austin with $1,671,000, but with $1,742,000 in 3rd place, it's Big Dog at Rustic Saloon. Keith over at Billy's Rockford sits with $2,272,000 in 2nd place, while Bam Bam at Stewartville Legion Post sits with $2,622,000 in 1st place.
Awesome stuff. So definitely good job to all of those players in the player standings. You guys are doing some great stuff. But we have some location standings to talk about. But before I do that, we have that line prize and large M both set at $23, and that jackpot is over $14,200 and 52 balls or less to win. So get your bingo faces on and try and get at some of these prizes. But these location standings start off like this. In 10th place, we got LJ's in Miltona with 4,648,000 points. But we got a winner right off the bat.
Yeah, we got Mama Trey over at Backyard and PJ's 3 over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, both of them splitting off $23. Nicely done.
Awesome stuff. But of course, getting more into these location standings, we got in 9th place Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 974,000 points. In 8th place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 5,023,000 points. In 7th place, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 5,169,000 points. In 6th place, we got VFW Northfield with 5,366,000 points. In 5th place, it's American Legion Cleveland with 5,858,000 points. In 4th place, we got Blashko's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 6,795,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 6,933,000 points. But we got a huge shakeup happening from last week. In 2nd place, dropping from 1st, it's Billy's Rockford with 7,858,000 points. Some crazy stuff. Nice job to 1st place, Poppers in Virginia, taken 1st on their own with 7,972,000 points. I got to say, this has probably been one of the most out of left field locations to rise to 1st place.
Absolutely. Just got in our standings about 2 weeks ago. Now topping the charts. Big stuff. But we got Yags 370 at the Riverboat Depot, taking home $23 on that large M. Let's see. Doesn't look like we're giving out that jackpot. $35 on that Musco prize now, and there it is.
Oh man, right after the jackpot, but it was that Dr. Pirate over at Beer Stoop in for Grove Heights taking away that Musco prize of $35. Only 2 balls away from that one. Not too bad.
Absolutely. But if you guys didn't know, the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs are going on, and the Lightning won the first round. No, the Avalanche won the first round as we predicted, and so we're gonna have to see what's happening at Saturday at 7 p.m. when they go up against each other again. But in the meantime, if you want to play a little bit of Let's Go Wild, you can show some support for our Wild that way, and you can even try and win some big cash in that Slapshot bonus round.
Honestly, I think it's going to go like this. I think the Lightning are going to they're going to lose the next one.
Okay.
They're going to go down 2-0.
Yeah.
And then they're just going to keep winning.
Really?
Yep, I think they're going to win in 6.
I think they'll win one round, but I think the Avalanche is going to take it.
Okay. Honestly, it's bad for the Lightning that I make that prediction, to be honest, is I've been a little bit off with my predictions this Stanley Cup playoff. So, Lightning, I'm sorry about it, but that is my prediction. So, definitely, I'll stick by it, too. But just a reminder, when you guys are playing Pilot games, share those pictures with us. We love seeing all the player pictures out there. I mean, even right here, when you're not winning jackpots, just having fun playing Pilot games with your buddies, we love to see that type of stuff. So definitely send in any pictures you might be taking over to Facebook. You can post them on Facebook with the hashtag Pilot Games, or you can send them in directly to us on Facebook, or you can email it directly to us at jackpots@pilotgames.com, and we will always be getting your pictures on there too. But we do have a player picture slotted up right now. I think it's 4-man rules.
Yep.
There it is. 4-man rules. Our player spotlight of the week, winning that awesome jackpot. That's some awesome stuff. Love to see player pictures exactly like that, and just to highlight you guys.
Absolutely. But we do have some Vikings news to go over. There's a lot of Vikings news. I don't know if we got time for this.
Yeah, here, I'll skim through it really
Okay.
quick. Justin Jefferson is really good for his current age. I mean, his 23rd birthday, he's been taking the league by storm the first 2 seasons. I mean, first season was almost an all-pro. Second season he was insane, just getting better in the second season. And he's kind of he came up just short of breaking Randy Moss's single-season receiving yardage record this season. And he put up he put up more than his record was in his 23-year-old was, but I ended up not being able to break the actual record that Moss set when he was a little bit older. But definitely some crazy stuff. But as you guys know, Justin Jefferson is absolutely crazy for his age. But not only that, we've teamed up with the Minnesota Vikings for the ETAP game, Vikings victory. You can pick out a letter in that skull bonus, and you can win some big prizes. But of course, we actually have some really cool celebrity birthdays to talk about. And I'll let you pick 3 out of these ones. I'll pick 3 too.
I don't recognize any of these.
Honestly, hold on.
I don't recognize a single one.
Hold on, let me look. Okay.
No, I recognize one. Barry Manilow. That's the only one I recognize. In 1943, he was an American pop singer and piano player. He did Mandy, Daybreak, I Write the Songs, as well as Copacabana. Copacabana is like an all-time tried and true. Love that song to the day I die.
Copacabana is a big one. I actually don't really recognize anybody. I think I know the name Tony Roche, and I know of Harold Gillies. But only because I learned about him in school.
All right.
But we'll skim over him really quick. 1881, Tommy Burns, Canadian boxer, was born today. Happy birthday, Tommy. 1882 was Harold Gillies, who I was talking about. He was the New Zealand father of modern plastic surgery who pioneered skin graft techniques on injured soldiers in World War I. So, yeah, I mean.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so it's just super cool stuff.
Saved so many people.
Exactly. Saved a lot of lives. Really cool stuff. Happy birthday.
We got Hilljack as well as Juicy Loser, and it's both splitting up $25 on that line prize. We got $25 on that large M and $14,354 on this final round of Twins Bingo.
Awesome stuff. But the last birthday that I kind of might recognize, 1965, Dan Jansen. He was an American speed skater, won the Olympic gold in 1984, 88, and 92, just super dominant.
Wow.
But of course, let's take a look. Oh yeah, NBA news. Warriors are the new champions right now. Steph Curry got his 4th ring. Definitely really crazy
I was rooting
stuff.
for the Celtics.
I know, they really dropped the ball.
I know.
Jason Tatum sucked it up.
They were on track to win, and they just really
Jason
let it
Tatum,
slide.
actually, I think nobody has ever turned the ball over as much as he has in the playoffs.
Really?
Before. Yeah, he was he was pretty dumb.
Dirty.
Not dumb, but he was a little rough.
It was kind of.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit.
We do have some movies that were released on this day, though, that we can talk about. And in 1983, Superman 3 was released.
Okay. And then, The Great Outdoors came out. Do you know that one?
I don't think so.
Dan Aykroyd and, what's his face? Here. I literally, you know him too. John Candy, maybe?
Is it? I love John Candy.
Yes, John Candy and Dan Aykroyd.
Wow, John Candy has had quite the transformation.
Yeah, no, he did really. No, and this was a great movie. This was hilarious. One of my favorite movies as a kid. Super funny stuff. But before we go further, we got Yags 370 at Riverboat Depot and Doggo 11 over at Polar Lounge taking away that large M. And we have a really good run up at this jackpot. But I'm going to let you guys take care of that, and we're going to continue talking about some movies.
In 1999, Big Daddy was released. This is probably my favorite one on our list. In 2011, we got Green Lantern that was released.
Okay. And then Mr. Popper's Penguins, 2011. Finding Dory in 2016. And then this year, Lightyear and Spiderhead were released on this day. I've never heard of either of those
I don't know
ones.
what Spiderhead is, but Lightyear is the new Buzz Lightyear movie.
Oh, sweet. That will be really fun. But before we go further, Yags 370 over at Riverboat Depot taking away the coverall prize. Nice job to you, Yags 370. But we have a really awesome player spotlight to talk about.
That's right, four-man rules. That player picture you guys just saw a couple moments ago over at Bleacher Sports Bar and Grill this past weekend got a great jackpot of $4,447. While playing over at Bleacher Sports Bar and Grill, he supported the Moose Lodge 1703 Albert Lee, an international organization of men and women dedicated to caring for young and old, bringing communities close together and celebrating life.
Oh, that's some awesome stuff. I mean, a great player winning a great jackpot with a great charity as well. And it just brings it all back to when you guys play pilot games, your community wins. We'll talk to you guys later.
See ya.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talking his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.